Yo, what is up, Brez? It is your boy Guppy Boy Non Thizzy, aka the Hentai God, and I am back at y'all with another figure review. And today, Brez, we just got Eerie from Metal Slug in from the mail, so if you seen the Fio review, man, you know I had to give y'all this review. Now, there is a couple of things with this figure that is kind of different, but overall, she's pretty much gonna be the same as Eerie since they kind of sharing the same buck and all of that. But I'll get into all of that later on in the review. But first, man, we just gonna take time to admire how good looking this figure is. And then after that, we're gonna stumble on into her accessories. But before we get started with all of that, yeah, let's admire, bro. Look at how beautiful this figure is. Do y'all see this? Like, just like the Fio figure, she looks like one of those toy soldiers from the movie Small Soldier. Like, like there's life in this figure. Like she just gonna come to life as soon as you like walk off and leave your house or something. They did a really good job on this figure. Like, oh my god, bro. Okay, putting her back, try to get that clear. Like, check, like, yo, bro, rate the drip though. Pretty much it's the same outfit as Fio, but her outfit is, if I can, where's Fio at? I'll bring her in for some comparisons right here. And I kind of messed around. I was messing around with Fio, trying to see what this buck is underneath the clothes and stuff like that. So I kind of removed the belt and all of that stuff on her. But as you can see, she pretty much has the same drip as Fio. Like, the pants are just a little bit more of a lighter color. I want to say that the knee the knee pads are different colors because I took the knee pads off of mine. Matter of fact, yeah, they are a different color. They're like her color deco is a lot more lighter than Fio's, pretty much. The everything is pretty much the same outfit, but just different colorations. But other than that, she looks great. And one thing I forgot to mention in the Fio review that I'm going to mention in this one is when it comes to their belts, and I took the belt off of Fio, but Fio comes with the same belt. They come with this little pouch on the back that can also open. So yeah, so much detail has just been put into these figures, and it makes sense why these figures are so damn good, and why it actually it doesn't make sense for you to want to miss out on something that's good like this, especially if you're like a kick basher and a customizer, bro. You most certainly don't want to miss out on these, bruh. Just like, let's move Fio out the way and just go back into admiring this. Now, here she is from the side. As y'all can see, here she is from the back. And just like Fio, she has cake. She has that wide booty, thick thigh, save lives. And then on the side right here, she looks great. And bringing her back to the front. And Brez, she looks amazing. It looked like she has, they did, yo, this company did a good damn job on these figures. It actually just made me want to go back and get the male characters. Like, even though they're like animated, I want to say like they're based off the video games, but if you look at the video games, they're kind of pixely. And then the most recent video game, they're not in these type of outfits. So it's like they kind of took their own little liberties to kind of make them look anime, which they are anime because it's a Japanese game. I did some research on Metal Slug, Brez. So yes, y'all was letting me know in the last video, hey man, you do your research. You're talking about something you don't know, but hey, I did my research. It is a Japanese game, and these are technically anime characters for video games. So yeah, it's like they still look anime, but at the same time, it's like they gave them. It's like anime characters brought to life. It's like the new 3D. It's like if they was to make a new video game and they was to get all realistic and 3D with it, like it will you know how the Street Fighter 6 look, how everybody looks realistic, how Chung Li and Cammy and Ryu and Jury and all them look. These characters, they look the exact same way. It's like they look like they just came to life out of the game. They look 3D, but at the same time, they look like they have life in them. And I knocked over. See, just look at that, bro. Just the detail, the overall detail they put in the faces shows that it shows you that like you can distinguish the differences between the two characters. And then they both just look great. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was planning on using like these for kick bashes, but I'm gonna have to get a third one to do some kick bashing because man, I kind of want to leave these two exactly how they are. Because I don't, even though I don't know nothing about Fio or Erie, something about these figures when I got them out the package, I'm like, bro, I can't take the heads off of these and put different heads on the bodies because it's just something about these characters. It's like something about them I just want to kind of throw into my collection. Now, I know I'm doing a whole lot of rambling, but with all that being said, man, yo, I'll do the rest of my rambling at the end. We got to get to the accessories because man, she comes with some pretty cool accessories, but her accessories kind of differ a little bit from Fio's. Now, Fio has some of the same accessories, but hers still differs. And I was planning on taking out the package, but other than that, man, let's get to the accessories. Okay, moving her to the side. Okay, I was gonna take these out the package, but I might just leave these in the package since some of these are pretty much some of the same weapons that Fio has, but I'll show it to you like this. As you can see, she pretty much has some of the same artillery that Fio has. The only thing different is she has, I want to say this was like a spray blast that can go in the gun. Then she has a laser beam cannon. She has a chest box. Then over here, she has another box with a envelope in it. And then she has like another one of those little throwing mine things. She has a power-up box that's 9 out of 10 is metal. So it's like that you can move that symbol around. And she has some bullets right there that you can kind of stick on a gun and have the bullets like kind of, I don't know what kind of gun. I want to say it's like one of them Gatling guns. That's what it looked like. I don't know nothing about guns and bullets and stuff like that. So don't kill me in the comment section. But outside of those weapons, she pretty much has some of the same weapons that Fio has. She comes with the same pistol right here. She comes with the same billy club and axe combination. And she comes with the same, here it is right here. She comes with the same gun. So yeah. And then getting into that, matter of fact, before we move on to the other stuff, I'll show y'all how some of this stuff works. I'll take these out the package. Sit that to the side over here. And I'll leave this stuff right here. I'll show y'all how the beams work. If I can find right here. We're doing all this live on camera. I haven't even opened these yet. This is actually the first time I'm opening this. So y'all are witnessing me do something for the first time and experience it with y'all for the first time on camera. So, looking at these bullets, these are plastic. I don't know what weapon you're going to put these on, but I'm assuming that it's a weapon that comes with probably one of the soldiers because it don't work with her. So using Fio's gun, because I'll leave hers right there because it's pretty much the same gun. The laser beam, you stick it right here in the hole of the gun. Right there in the chamber. See, I know what that is. And it fits quite well. So you can shoot your laser beam because they do that in the game. I researched that. And then this right here, and that's kind of top heavy right there. So I want to say like her cannon blaster. You could honestly that would actually look kind of nice on a shotgun. So they don't come with shotguns, but I know one of the I know one of the males come with a shotgun. So any shotgun type accessory, this right here would actually be like a really good. This right here would be like an actual really good accessory to use, and it feels kind of hollow, so I don't think it comes apart. But yeah, it's kind of top heavy because like right there, so I can tell if I put this in her hand, it's gonna kind of drag down over time. So you're gonna kind of want to have to pose her to where she's kind of holding the gun like this, and probably have her on a stand because even though this is hollow, it's still kind of heavy on the gun. So with that being said, yeah, and you know what? For the hell of it, I ain't gonna make accessory short. Let's look in this chest box. There's nothing in the chest box, but it does open and close. And yeah, put that back in there. Let's look at this little box. The box does not open and close, but she does have an envelope in here. I don't know what the envelope is for, but it's in a little bag right here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that's for. So if y'all know what that's for, please let me know in the comment section below. And that's pretty much it for her accessories until that's it for that set of accessories. Now, she doesn't really come with as many hands as Fio does. She only comes with 2 trigger hands right here, as you can see. And she comes with a hand for gripping the gun when she's shooting. And then I guess you could say this is like a waist, like a hand on her hip type, an open hand basically, to where you can put her hand on her hip. And then she comes with the 2 neutral hands right here, which is her holding hands, which I still wish they would have gave us like some open palm, relaxed hands. But hey, I'm okay with that. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of wish he would have came with more hands because Fio came with all these different sets of hands. Granted, two sets of the hand. Well, one set of the hands was simply for her holding her sandwich and her eating the sandwich, which is the open mouth like face that you get with her. But man, I still wish you would have had those hands with her. She does come with a bubblegum effect right here. And that's because you get this head right here, which is her alternate face. Looking right there. And you can stick that in her mouth like so. No pun intended. So yeah. You can stick that deep off in her mouth like that. And then, like I said, if you want to know what that head looks like on the body, here it is right here. So, and I ain't gonna lie, yo, for figures that, okay, so I've done own a couple of figures that have like bubblegum effects to where you can put the bubblegum in the mouth. Yo, Brez, before we get into anything else, tell me why these third-party companies are doing stuff better than these third-party companies and these smaller official companies. Why are they doing things better than these big companies that we buy from on a daily basis? Because, bruh, okay, I know SH Figure Arts done did a bubble. Well, matter of fact, no, I can't say SH Figure Arts because I've never seen a SH Figure Arts with a bubblegum effect. But I know Mafex has done it with Harley Quinn. I know Mezco has done it again with Harley Quinn. Figma has done it with Diva. And I'm pretty sure, I think SH Figure Arts did do that with a character, but I'm not sure. But I know Marvel Legends has, which I can't really count Hasbro because that's like a $25 figure company. But with how high they're raising the prices of their figures, I guess you can kind of throw it in there now. So yeah, for all of these companies that we spend so much money on their figures, why is a third party company doing a bubblegum accessory? They did like, bruh, just look at how they doing things better than these actual other companies. Like, you could actually look at this and tell that this is like a bubble and that she's blowing it. It actually looks like a bubblegum effect. And it doesn't feel like cheap or anything like you're gonna break it. On top of that, it's a big bubble, so you don't have to worry about losing it. Now, they could have probably gave us two of them just in case you do lose one of them, but it's big enough to where you don't have to worry about losing it. On top of that, it fits in her mouth perfectly. It doesn't fall out easy, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna break out easily. So yeah, like all these other figures that we done seen from other figure companies, you either the bubble gum is like the bubble gum bubble is either so small you got to have like at least one or two of them, and they're so small and fall out the mouth so easy to where you lose them, and then some of them barely fit in the mouth at all. Like, see, it's little things like this that makes these type of figure companies, like these third parties and these small, like these smaller companies, like Snail Shell and all of them, and this company right here, it makes them, to me, it just makes them look, it just makes it more better. It makes you question the actual, like the other figure companies, the mainstream companies that we mainly buy stuff from. It'd be like, bruh, like y'all, like, bruh, we buying all this stuff from y'all, and I ain't finna spend too much time on this, but man, you get what I'm saying. They did a really good job on this. On top of that, moving that to the side, because she got some more stuff that she comes with that's really cool too. And I'm gonna look over here to see if I can. Matter of fact, yes, right here. So she comes with a pack of bullets, as y'all can see, right here. She comes with a pack of bullets in a clear bag, and I did open these up. Let's do this right here. Brez, tell me why. Yo, she comes with die cast metal. I want to say these are sniper bullets. These are either sniper bullets or Gatling gun bullets, but either way, she comes with die cast metal bullets in a bag. And Brez, we ain't seen nothing like this. This is like why I said these third party companies and smaller companies are doing things better than these bigger companies. We haven't seen anything like this since this right here with the Hagi pocket art samurai sword. Because if y'all go back to that review when I reviewed that figure, y'all will see that this right here is a die cast metal samurai sword. And Brez, you could literally hear that. This is metal. Like, that's not plastic. That's metal. Matter of fact, hold on. I'll try to get some of them in hand to show it to you. And they kind of hard to, and now these you can lose. Like, these are like literally metal. I don't even think Mezco does stuff like this. And think about it, Mezco be one of the most expensive companies to buy from. Mezco doesn't even do stuff like this. So it's like, bruh, she comes with metal bullets. Metal bullets. Like, that's sick, bruh. We ain't seen, like I said, we ain't seen nothing like this since we got the since we got Hagi, the ninja from Pocket Art, and she came with a die cast metal samurai sword, which is this right here. And like I said, if y'all want to know, she can hold with her base hand, she can hold other accessories. You you got to force it down in there. But yeah, she can hold other accessories. So if you want to have her with a samurai sword or such, you can do so. Now, with that being said, man, now let's move on into articulation. I was going to skip out on articulation, but I'll do articulation just for people who want to see it. Okay, now getting into articulation. I was going to skip over articulation, like I said in my last video, but I decided to go ahead and do it for the people who wanted to see it. So with that being said, her articulation is pretty much going to be the same as Fio's. So what you get is you get a head on, I want to say that's a double ball, like a double ball joint right there. You go side to side. And like I said, just like Fio, just a simple peg right there. And it goes all the way down into the chest. You get a T joint right there. She can hit the T pose, bicep swivel, double jointed arms. And I'm not gonna lie, her joints are a little bit more tighter than Fio's, or at least it feels like. Go up and like pretty much all around right there. She has a decent ab crunch. She can go back that much, super flexible. And she can kick up quite a bit, but due to the pants, like due to the fabric pants that she got, you're not really going to be able to get that good range of motion of her like kicking high up or kicking real back. But in the next video, Kick Bashing with Waifus, I will declothe one of these figures and show you all of the articulation, the full range of the articulation of this body for those of y'all who want to get these and use them for customs. So yeah, had to let that little side note go in there. So yeah, you get a double jointed knee, but like I said, the little cover right here is going to kind of hinder it a little bit. But yeah, you get that double jointed knee articulation. You get that ankle rocker, and you get that right there, ankle rocker, up and down hinge. And that's pretty much it for the articulation. On top of that, while we're going over articulation, if you want to, you can do some head swaps with Fio. So if you want to have two Fios, there you go. On top of that, before we move into anything else, like pulling Fio into this video, I wanted to talk about this. She actually is a tad bit more different than Fio. If you look at the figure, and I'll do this right here. As you can see, removing the jackets, there you go with Fio, and I'll remove hers. Because, you know, it's best to always go into details, at least for people who want to know. I like to let y'all know everything. So, hey, if you pay attention, she is a smaller bust than what Fio is. She's a smaller bust, so her breast size are way more smaller. As you can see, Fio's is a lot more larger. So I'm assuming Fiona, I don't know what her, because, okay, with the blank bodies that they're going to be releasing of these figures, because they are finna start releasing blank bodies after Fiona comes out of the females. So some of them did have different bust sizes. And what we're seeing right here, I want to say Fiona or Fio is like a middle bust or average bust. She's like a petite, small bust, like an A cup. And I guess Fiona is probably going to be a larger bust. I don't know. The blue hair girl, I don't know. But yes, she is a smaller bust. She does have a flatter chest. And that's actually a good thing for some of y'all breads, because now call it what you want to call it. That is a good thing, because we do have, I know there is some people out there who want to customize and they look for figures with like a small bust that they want to kick bash stuff with. So, okay. let's say you want to create a smaller character with less of a bust. You have that option now. So, matter of fact, I ain't finna get off into that. I'm not finna get off into that. So, yeah, I'm not finna get off into that. I'll save that with kick bashing with waifus. I'll save that for kick bashing with waifus. So with that being said, yes, I just wanted to point that little small detail out. She is a smaller bust than Theo. But if you want to kick bash with certain characters and give them like a smaller chest, hey, you have the option now. She does have that. And you still kind of have it with Theo. But other than that, man, let's move on to some size comparisons. Okay, getting into size comparisons. Here she is next to Tigo Biddies, Supersonico from Sentinel. As y'all can see, which Sonico is going to be smaller than her. Matter of fact, if I stand her up right. Matter of fact, no, her and Sonico kind of stand the same height. I can get her to stand. Okay, I just have her lean up against that. And here she is. I'm gonna have her next to. In fact, I'm gonna save that one for later. Here she is next to another waifu of all waifus, Sakura Igawa, another waifu queen, and a blonde hair beauty. Which I actually probably need to get a third one of these because my first one is like really defected, especially like in the waist area. Okay, here we go. If we can get her to stand. Oh my God. Yeah, y'all are witnessing this on camera. But yeah, here she is next to Sakura Igawa. And she goes quite well with these characters. Her head is a tad bit more on the big side, and she has like a 3D realism look to her. So she's not really going to fit into the world with these two. But for those of y'all who really don't care, y'all just like to Mitch and Max and do your little Fortnite world building with your figure collection. Hey, she goes great with these two. Okay, here she is next to the other top waifu of all waifus, the one who's still mad at me because I gave her uh I gave her third spot in figure of the year instead of number one. Because you can see, like, bro, she's still flipping me off like from last year. So yeah. And here she is next to her sister right here. And yes, the snail shell figures actually stand quite taller than her. And speaking of that, before we get into any other size comparisons, I will let y'all know this. I will be doing a action figure news update, going over some of the new figures coming out from Snail Shell and other third party and other figure brands that have actually gotten like updated news over the past couple of days or weeks. And yeah, look out for that. Look out for that. So, hey, with that being said, getting back into the size comparisons. But yes, Brez, the snail shell figures are taller than her. And you kind of want that too. Because as you can see, she's like a smaller, petite type character. So I know there is some people who probably want like a actual figure like this, like a base body that they could use for a smaller, petite female character. And you actually, that's actually a good thing. So yeah, you can still fit her into a world with that. Now, comparing her to actual petite and small female characters, here she is next to the Oni Girl cameo figure. I can get her to stand because she got on high heels. Another thick baddie with thick thighs, save lives. And I ain't gonna lie, they went all the way in with those thighs. And here she is next to Valletta from Kotobukiya, This is a model kit, but she is still a petite female character. So here she is next to Valletta and the cameo Oni girl. So there you can see she is standing next to two petite characters. And yeah, it kind of goes quite well. So on top of that, while we getting into this, if you actually wanted to do this, hey, you could do that right there. Because yeah, they the same height. Her thighs are a little bit more thicker. And the skin tone is a tad bit more tanner, but I feel like you can kind of make that work if y'all got Valletta and y'all want to put her on a different body and stuff like that. For all of my demon girl succubus lovers out there, you can do that. And you could also do this too. Damn, I just decapitated her. You can do this with her too. Right there. But like I said, I'm giving y'all too much. We need to save that for kick bashing with waifus. But I just wanted to show that to y'all real quick because you know I am a man of culture and I like to spread the culture to my breads. Okay, here she is next to another waifu, which is to me the number 2 figure of the year, the bae of all baes, somebody who I really just grown to love a tad bit more than Chunk. But hold on, I gotta fix this real quick. Here she is next to Jury Storm Collectibles, and this is a 7-inch line, so of course Jury is gonna be taller than her. But since we are throwing in bigger scale figures, here she is next to a second axe kick bash. So as you can see, she is standing shorter than a Storm Collectibles and a second axe figure. On top of that, I'll show you this one. Here she is next to Himawari, a figure that I really wanted to give figure of the year to, but I just couldn't because I just literally put this figure back together. I took it out of storage and I love this figure. I love this figure so much. But as you can see, Himawari stands super taller than her because she's like 7 inches. And here she is next to Sour Whiskey. Right here, another figure that looked like she would come to life and live as your action figure waifu in your household. Right there. And as you can see, both of these characters stand taller than her, but for some odd reason, I'll bring Fiona in here. Her and Fiona could actually go into a world with these two. If you was to see it right there. Like they actually, for some odd reason, you could actually fit you could fit these two in a world with these two. Yeah, like I don't know, but that's like an actual good idea. Now moving these two out the way, I'll keep Fiona in there for more size comparisons to actually show. Here she is next to I'll show a Jada Toys Chung Lizzie from Jada Toys. And as you can see, Chung Lee is the same size as her. And I'll throw in a SH Figuarts. Matter of fact, no. I'll throw in a Jada Toys Ryu. Move, because I'll throw Fiona out. Fio out because she already had her review. So yeah, it's Erie's time to shine. And like I said, you can fit her in a scale with your Jada Toys. You can do that. Like if you wanted to do like a video game collection mix over. You could throw her in with your Street Fighters. I don't see why not. And throw some SH figure arts in there. Still, here she is next to Cammy, another blonde hair beauty, and I can't wait till we get the Jada Toys version of that, of Cammy, so I'm not gonna get rid of my SH figure arts, Cammy, but I'm not gonna pick it up ever again. I will say that. But yeah, here she is next to SH figure arts Cammy and Chung Lee, and she surprisingly stands taller than Cammy. Or no, she's the same height as Cammy. Yeah, she's the same height as Cammy, and kind of matter of fact, yeah, she's the same height as Cammy and Chung Lee. So yeah, you can fit these in with your SH figure arts. And I will throw in a couple of Kick Bash figures. Here she is next to a Cow Production Roman key body with a Kick Bash Figma head on there. And she's a tad bit shorter than the Roman key body. I'll throw a Fison body in there. Another created character. Here she is next to a Fison's body with a Playmax Guilty Princess head on it that I use for an OC character. Here she is next to Naname Mizuki. And the Fison body, like the Fison body and the Roman key body, both stand taller than her. But I guess this one in particular kind of stands a tad bit more taller than her just because I got her in high heel boots and stuff like that. So she's gonna kind of be taller than her. But yeah, there she goes next to those figures. And matter of fact, move those two out the way. Here she is next to, yeah, I'll make this the last one. Here she is next to another figure that was going to probably get figure of the year, but it didn't quite make the list. Here she is next to the best Spider-Gwen figure that we will ever receive. And unless Mafex or Signal makes one. But yeah. Here she is next to Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy, and these two look perfect together. You could probably fit this in like I said, you could do like a whole Fortnite Kick Bash world building with your figures. And these actually go quite well together. And who else could I throw in here? That I was going to throw in here. There is SH Figure Arts. It was somebody else. Matter of fact, no. I was going to throw in this right here. You got Astrobots Athenia right here. And she looks good next to Athenia. Her head's a tad bit on the bigger side. But yeah, her and Athenia actually looks real good together. Like you could do like that's like a whole Fortnite trio squad right there. And just because I haven't showed this figure off in a while in size comparisons, I know I said that was gonna be my last one, but I'm gonna bring her back out. Here she is next to my robot waifu figure of all time. And that is Windblade or Wind Booty. So yeah. She goes real good with other characters. So that's pretty much it for all the size comparisons. I tried to get as much characters as I could fit off in here. I don't see anybody else I could probably show y'all with the size comparisons. But like I said, Brez, this right here is an amazing figure. And it is a great figure. She scales well. If you want to do like a little like like a little world building crossover. This figure is good for anything. If you want to do kick bashing, it is amazing. So, Brez, I told you once in the Theo review, Brez, don't skip out on this figure because it will sell out and there will be, bro, they will be high as hell and hard to get. And you do not want to be spending damn near like $300 on a figure that originally cost like what? Well, it's $99 on 5K Toys, which that's where you can go get yours from because that's where I got mine. So yeah, and I think with shipping it's gonna be like 109. So yeah, 109. That's pretty much what you're spending on this figure. You don't want to be spending anything over 130 on this figure when you could just pay the lesser price right now because she will be rare. Her and Theo will be rare in the future. But unless you want to wait till the blank bodies come out to get these, I mean, hey, you can do that. But I mean, this right here is a good figure and they come with good accessories that you can use for your collections and other figures. Like her accessories are beautiful. And then on top of that, man, just the head sculpt and the face of this figure, like the look of this figure is just gorgeous. Like she's, just look at this. You do not want to miss out on a figure that looks this damn good. This is amazing. And the tailoring for the outfit is also great. We don't get good figures like this as much where you get such great, well, we do get good figures like this, but this right here is just a different level of great. So if you can, Brez, go to 5K Toys and get this, bro. Pick this up. This is a great figure. On top of that, like I said, Brez, thank you for tuning in. That's it for the size comparisons and everything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Look forward to the action figure news videos because I will be kind of trying to test the waters to see how people like that video. I'm putting one together right now. So, Brez, show support. Thank you for all the likes and comments y'all been giving me. And thanks for the support. And I love you guys, Brez. So, it's time for your boy to head back to the Guppyverse. And Brez, keep on swimming, Brez.